Episode 3 of Loki is now out on Disney+. I have just watched it, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and basically how I viewed the episode. So let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this episode? Smash it down there, smash that like button, hit subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's jump into this review of Loki. Okay, so episode 3 of Loki. Look, I loved the first 2 episodes. I thought they were absolutely incredible. Was this episode as good as the first 2? No, I wouldn't say it's as good as the first 2, but I wouldn't say it's a bad episode either. I actually quite enjoyed this episode. So we start basically where we left off after the second episode. However, I was anticipating that they were going to appear somewhere else. I didn't think they were going to appear in the TVA. I didn't actually think they were going to do that. But the way they did start out with the whole her talking to the guard she took from the TVA and how she was having that conversation, trying to figure out where the timekeepers are. We now know that there's an elevator that leads to the timekeepers apparently. So that's how you get to the timekeepers. So instantly when I saw that, what started going through my mind was, I don't think these timekeepers are who they think they are. That was the first thing I went through when now I found out there's an elevator and the timekeepers are there. Obviously the elevator takes you to the timekeepers. I'm starting to think it's sort of a Wizard of Oz situation. Or it could be just one being rather than 3. I don't know. But that's just my thoughts when I first saw that. Anyway, then we get to him. She's starting to walk through and Loki's coming through with her and stuff like that. And then basically we get there, she gets to the elevator, she's met by the guards and that, and then Loki zaps them out of there and they go to a distant world in the future of 2077, I believe, where it's an apocalyptic moment. The moon's about to crash, or planet, whatever it is going to crash into this one and destroy everything. And they're trapped there because their little gizmo thing is out of battery. So we get to see Loki and the female Loki bond. What could go wrong? So then they're basically going on a journey to find some source of power to recharge this device so they can get back to where they want it to be. Loki's starting to probe her and trying to figure out what she really wants and who she really is. And I think pretty much this is confirmed that this is a version of Loki. This is a female version of Loki because her alias name is Sylvie, so I don't think we're going to go down the Enchantress route, but I could be wrong. It could be something like we could find out later that she was lying to Loki and that. But I'm starting to get really under the impression after this episode that she is actually a version of Loki, because there's little subtle hints, like when they do get on the train, like there's moments where Loki's singing the song and you can see that she's feeling stuff. She's really feeling it, and when she's asking Loki about his mother, you can see that she feels something as well. So I think she is female Loki. And I think we're going to learn a lot more. I was expecting we were going to learn a lot in this episode, but we didn't learn enough that I thought that we should have got. I think I really thought episode 3 was going to be the pinnacle episode where we got a lot of information and we got to understand a bit more about what is actually going on. We did get a little bit. And I have been telling people after the first episode, you need to be careful of what you're saying, because I don't think the TVA is exactly what they are. And then in this episode, we actually found out the TVA is not what they seem to be. What I mean by that is, we actually found out that the people who are working for the TVA were not created by the timekeepers, like it was stated. They told Loki that the TVA was created by the timekeepers, and everyone there, the workers, were all created by them. But we find out in this episode that is actually not the case. Because of female Loki's abilities to be able to go into someone's mind, she, in order to get full game control of them, the stronger mind people, she has to create a memory from their brain. And in doing that, she said that she had to go back hundreds and hundreds of years to find a memory. And Loki's like, wait, but how's that possible? Because she is actually not created by the TVA. She was a regular human being. Wow. And then we find out that they're actually the same as Loki. They are variants. They are time variants. So what else are the TVA lying now? Now, I know some people are going to be like, oh, we're going down the classic route of the big bad government is evil and all that. But I don't think it's actually the TVA is evil. I think the TVA could be run by someone who is manipulating all of them into doing a certain role. That's just what I think. So I think they're unaware of what actually happened. So I wonder if they actually, when they do reset someone, if they just come back in the TVA. Is that what they do? They just, like, basically, instead of resetting them completely, they just reset their mind and bring them back alive to work for the TVA. Which would explain a lot of things. We get to the back and forth of Loki and Lady Loki. I really enjoyed their banter between them. I thought it was good. That was fun, entertaining. It's not quite on the chemistry level of an Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston, but I still thought it was good. It was fun, especially in the train sequence when Loki's getting drunk and stuff like that. It's fun. It's entertaining. Their mission is to get off because Loki breaks the thing, so they have to get off the world. But the thing, the big cliffhanger at the end, is the actual ship that they need to get off the planet is destroyed. So where do they go from there? I don't know what's going to happen next now. Obviously, Loki, I think there's something there. So I really want to know what Lady Loki's... I thought we were going to get her motivation and what she really was going to... what her real mission is. And I still don't know 100% what her mission is, but it's obviously something to do with the timekeepers. But something isn't right about the TVA. I want to know what Owen Wilson's character is going to do when he finds out this information. And maybe that's why he likes jet skis. And that's why he's looking at it. Because in his mind, trapped in there, he might have been on Earth jet skiing. And that's what he liked to do with his family. And all of a sudden he's been plucked out of there. And then this has happened. So I think we're in for a big reveal soon. I think something's going to happen. We're going to get a big reveal. But overall, I didn't mind this episode. It's not as good as the first two. It gave us a little bit more information. I was hoping for a bit more information to really thrust it out and really make me know what people's motivations are. But I guess there's only, 3 episodes left. So I wonder if the next episode we're going to get a bit more as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what the characters of the TVA are going to do when they do find out this information. Who is the timekeepers? What is the whole deal with the TVA? We still got all that to find out. So yeah. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of episode 3? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Hit subscribe as well. And don't forget to leave a like as well. It helps me out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.